Welcome to the jungle. You're listening to LCFM 87.8. Good morning. Today in the studio, we're joined by Maya, Cooper, Brady, and I'm Will. How's everyone this morning?
Cold. Brady's wearing a t-shirt.
Yeah.
So how are you, Brady?
Quite warm.
Oh, well, Brady's a special lady.
Well, can the special lady give us the weather report for the morning?
Brady, what's the weather looking like today?
Oh, well, it's 2 degrees at the moment, partially cloudy. Tomorrow it's going to be mostly sunny at around 12 degrees, so that's an improvement.
Yeah. You're going to be sweating tomorrow if you're warm today, man. Shit.
Is it hot in here or is it just Brady?
How fast the paint going to dry?
So what's coming up on the show today, Cooper?
Oh, exams. Yeah, we're talking more, but
Ooh.
that's today in the show, and then that's coming up. This is our last show, actually, for the term, technically.
Technically,
We got exam
yeah.
period for the next 2 weeks, but we'll be on live Monday.
Yeah, for the grade 10s coming in on orientation. None of them are going to hear this, but g'day, grade 10s.
We can just bag them out as much as we want.
We better not. But yeah,
So exams, terrible, coming up in the next 2 weeks. We'll talk that. Next, we're talking Trump.
yeah.
Ugh,
He's been a naughty, naughty boy. He's always up
that
to no
sounds
good.
weird. Ivanka, you've been a naughty, naughty boy.
Oh, God.
Anyway, new music after that. Then just what's going on around the town. CEO sleep out.
Yeah, and also
Footy.
the crisis going on the other side of the state. But first up, what's our first song, Brady?
Here he goes again. Welcome back to LCFM. Welcome back to LCFM 87.8.
Here it goes again, Brady, and the song too. We're talking exams. Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we gotta
Dead quiet. It's like
That's pretty
the
much
mood
how
just
we all
drops.
feel about it, though, isn't it? Like, we don't really want to be doing it, but we don't have much choice. So.
Yeah, it's a pretty tough 2 weeks, especially if you've got a lot of pre-tertiaries.
Oh, yes. I've only got one.
So why'd you say, "Oh yes"? As if you
Because
knew
I
the
got two
pain?
UTAS as well, but
yeah,
me and
that's-
Cooper had our UTAS examinations for performance the other day.
Yeah, how'd they go?
I thought it went all right. I mean, I could have been a lot better. Personally, I believe I could have been, but I was like, I feel like the way they gave me feedback and how I was feeling afterwards and what they said, I was like, yeah, it's all right. Like, I'm confident that I at least passed, so.
Woo,
I
go
can't-
Will.
I can't really complain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Cooper?
thought I did really well. They just didn't think that. No, it was a terrible exam, but that's okay. I got 3 more to get it right.
Oh,
Or make it worse.
Yeah, me and Brady have got our examinations with the UTAS guys for UTAS Media Tech today. Brady's has got his this morning.
Yeah, that'll be
Yeah,
fun.
I've got mine this afternoon.
Oh, well, good luck to you both.
Yeah, fingers
Well,
crossed.
going into your exams, I've got here 20 top study tips to help you ace an exam. So
Is this from BuzzFeed?
I just no,
It is, isn't it?
no, it's not. It's from
Cosmo.
Go Conquer.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't matter. Anyway, the point is, I thought I'd read them to you so we could ignore them. All right, number 1, walk before an exam. Clear your head.
Yeah, you
Smart.
have to walk to the exam, so you got to do that anyway.
Okay.
But
I'm
a
running in
proper
that door.
walk. It says here 20 minutes exercise before an exam can improve performance. Number 2, speak out loud instead of simply reading. That
Disrupt
wouldn't work
the
in a
entire
silent
class.
exam. Reward yourself with the treat. Like
Start
watching
eating.
paint dry if you ace the exam. Teach what you have learned. Yeah, that's fair. Create mental associations. Draw diagrams. Yeah. I don't find they're not very good, actually.
Yeah, we couldn't even read all 20.
They're very, like, study nerd.
You get the gist of it. Just
I think prepare for an exam, just relax, read stuff, watch a movie to do with something you're doing.
watch it.
Try and find, like, a...
What, Incredibles 2?
Yes, it's
I'd
4
love to.
hours. Maybe just find like something that's sort of related that can help you with your exam. That's not too stressful to think about. That's sort of like you can relax while doing it. I think
Yep.
is probably maybe the best way to go about it.
Eat and drink. Yeah.
Yeah.
Eat lots of food and drink
Just-
lots of water.
Yeah, have a decent night's sleep beforehand.
Just
Yeah.
fast so hard like a bear going into hibernation. Just eat and sleep. Don't do anything else.
Except maybe just a little study.
It's just a little bit.
just a little bit. What are you talking about? Bears don't study.
Well,
All right.
speaking of study and stress, how did the de-stress event go, Cooper?
That's true. On Tuesday, they had a de-stress event at school, which was great because they handed out free lollies and chocolate, which everyone loves. They also had rabbits you could pat and rats. Ew.
Do you hope they do it again for end of year exams?
Yeah, for sure. It was because it was really good because there was free food.
Yeah.
Also,
I believe we did have a professional masseuse in the gym.
oh yeah, I got a hand massage.
Yep. That was.
I didn't necessarily want one. I just thought it would be funny.
it
It was really good, actually.
Yeah.
Talia, shout out to you because you did a great job. Yeah, I think it was
Yeah.
Talia. Yeah, hand massage was nice.
Cool. What's the next song we got on, Brady?
AC/DC, Dirty
Ooh.
Deeds Done Cheap.
Transition to
You know all
relaxed
about
to
that, Brady.
intense.
Welcome back to LCFM 87.8. That was A.
C.
D.
We're not doing that.
Oh.
Yeah, that was AC/DC, Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. We're talking about Trump and his little hissy fit with the UN.
Oh yeah,
happened, guys?
And the rest of it.
What went down?
Does anyone know?
From what I've heard, Trump has left the UN or tried to. as
Oh,
far as we
okay,
know,
right.
which is a bit.
Yeah, no, Chris is shaking his head in the back wheel.
true? I don't believe so.
The Human Rights Council,
The Human Rights Council, not the UN.
I've heard of like this
That's
is just
probably equally as bad though.
which
That's
is a part of the UN.
it's part of the UN.
I don't know. Then there's this whole trade war thing that's
Yeah,
kind of kicked
no.
off, which sounds bad.
It's just it probably doesn't really concern us as students, but it probably concerns people. Like if we're working in like industry jobs and stuff, like tradies and stuff, it probably is a bit concerning. Although I don't know much about it because I haven't really looked into it honestly.
So why'd you bring it up with?
I just thought it's topical news. Like he's in the news every day, isn't he? Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Like one
course.
day he's like, oh, he's making amends with Kim Jong Un, and now he's like, oh, he's left the Civil Rights Union. So it's like, oh,
Speaking of in the
Yeah.
news lately, though, the World Cup. Brady, we both stayed up and watched the game last
Australia
night
could have
between
won that.
Australia and Denmark. Australia should have won that.
They could have. Not should have, but could have.
No, they should have. They were playing better.
Yeah, but I don't know.
I don't know. So, Myra, Will, you guys familiar with what's going on in the World Cup?
yeah, Denmark and Australia had a draw last night.
Yeah, draw last night. Then the last game Australia played was against France, which was a 2-1 loss. Which
Yeah.
then again, I kind of disagree with that. We could have drawn with France.
Yeah, like what? France only got that point in like the last few minutes, didn't they?
Yeah, because of the VAR thing and the
Yeah.
penalty which they were awarded, which was absolute rubbish.
I don't know. Do
So
you,
we
reckon,
just-
do you reckon Australia will do well in their next match?
Who are we playing next?
Peru.
Peru. Yeah, I reckon.
Okay, so what needs to happen is Denmark need to lose to France, which I think is highly probable because France are a top team.
Yeah, they are. They're
And then Australia have got to beat Peru by a higher margin than Denmark lose to France.
Which is possible.
I'd
Yeah.
say it's possible. Yeah,
I think we could do it.
Yeah, it's possible, but is it probable?
certainly. I believe
have
in
some
faith.
faith, Mike.
I believe in the Socceroos. I reckon they can do it.
Oh, I'm a New Zealander, so I don't really have stakes here.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, you didn't make the World Cup, did you?
Nope.
Yeah, neither did Chad.
What has that got to do with
They never make the World Cup.
True, actually.
Anyways, new music releases. There's a lot of good new music that's come out recently. Today, actually, Luca Brasi's new album Stay dropped. I had a bit of a listen to it on the bus this morning. It's pretty awesome.
Thoughts?
Good.
Pretty awesome.
It's great. I really like it.
Top song from the album?
Probably the second song, Let It Slip. It's a banger. They've already sold out their only Tassie show in Club 54 later in the year. So, yeah, I reckon it's definitely going to be pretty good. Also out lately is Tash Sultana's new album, Salvation. There's new Death Grips, 9 Inch Nails, Panic at the Disco. Mike Shinoda from Linkin Park's put out his new single. Or not his single, solo album, which might be alright.
Yeah, and in other music-related news, Bon Jovi announced that he was coming to Australia later this year, so I've already grabbed my tickets to the December show in Melbourne.
It's exciting.
Did you get one of the $600 tickets right at the front, Maya?
I know.
One
I am
those
not made of money.
$60 tickets. Wait at the back. No, but still, that's going to be awesome.
Yeah,
Bon Jovi.
that'd be pretty cool.
Well, hey, I've still got to get the final countdown to the December show. Here's Final Countdown by Europe.
The final countdown. Welcome back to LCFM 87.8. No ads, no interruptions. Nothing but good times.
Yeah, the theme of our playlist today is montage songs from every 80s and 90s movie ever to get you guys
Rats for
studying.
exams.
It's a bit of a study montage.
A study montage.
Just the most boring montage of kids just flipping through papers, just push it to the limits. Like in the background. Yeah.
Well, that's true, actually, because we got some big ones coming up. Journey Any Way You Want It. Queen.
Yes.
We Are the Champions. Eye of the Tiger.
Oh,
yes.
Yes.
Dan, dan, dan.
Classic.
Yeah, we know the song, mate.
Something we were talking about just then, the CEO sleep out. Maya, do you want to talk a bit more about that, maybe?
Yeah, so the CEO of Sleep Out, it's just an event we do every year here up in Launceston. We get all of the high rollers from all the businesses, chuck them out into the stadium with nothing but the clothes on their backs and a bit of cardboard and tell them to make it the night. And got down into the minuses last night, didn't it?
Yeah.
It was cold. There's
Easily.
frost on.
I had my
pubs.
heater on all night and it was still cold.
Yeah, so I don't envy any
We're talking
of them.
about the CEO sleeping out with cardboard, and we was like, I had my heater on, I was still cold.
That's proving the point. It was damn cold last night. It was.
I guess so.
Yeah,
it
so
was freezing. Yeah.
it shows some real heart, for them to do a charity event in those kind of conditions.
Because people do have to, unfortunately, sleep on the streets. Not everyone has a place to stay.
Yeah, Hobart, we're having a bit of a housing crisis in there. It's now the least affordable Australian city to rent in, betting out Melbourne and Sydney. believe it or not.
Seriously?
Yeah.
But a part of that's due to the flooding that happened recently, though.
That is a part of it, but it's crazy, really.
Melbourne and Sydney.
Yeah, Hobart is now the most expensive city to rent in.
How?
In the whole of I know. In the whole of the country. When I read that headline and that fact, I was like, that's not possible, but apparently it is.
Well, are we talking Hobart Central or Hobart and surrounds? So, Glenorchy,
I
Moona.
believe Hobart and surrounds, as far as I know.
Damn.
Which is like, yeah,
That's insane.
it's pretty crazy.
And we thought Launceston was bad.
Yeah, no. Hobart's, it's probably just because it's the capital. I reckon if Lonnie was if Hobart had fully flooded and been wiped out and we got moved to be capital, it'd probably be here. Let's be real, but
That's never going to happen. Even if Hobart
we
did get
flood every
flooded
other
and wiped
week,
out.
don't we? Though, let's be.
True, but even if Hobart did get flooded and wiped out, they probably still wouldn't make us the capital.
They'd probably just climb up to
Bernie.
the top of the stick and just be like, "Yeah, we're still here."
Well,
Yeah.
speaking of flooding, they recently just checked the flood levies as well as the flood siren earlier this week. Did anyone hear that go off?
I think I might have actually.
Would have been on Tuesday night, I think.
Yeah, I think I remember hearing that.
Time? What time are we
I
talking?
think it was 7 p.m.
Yeah.
No.
I couldn't from, on the riverside, and I'm right by the river.
Yeah, I think I might have heard of it, I'm not sure.
Yeah, whereabouts are you?
I'm just up in Trevelyan, not too far away, 5 minutes from the Tamar.
Ooh, have they finished that bridge across
Across from
the Tamar Seaport? Yeah.
I don't think they have.
No, I don't
but the Silo Hotel has been finished. And they have a dog mascot, and I love it.
Oh my god, they have a dog mascot?
Yeah, the mascot for the Silo Hotel is a dog.
Do they have a literal dog or do they have a furry there?
It's a literal dog. He just sort of hangs around reception and just like Charlie in the Kingsway.
Yep.
It's like that.
Oh,
And I like
just-
it's
pretty
the best.
cute.
I think every shop or hotel
Hey,
in
you think it's cute
Tasmania-
now, Mai, but if you have to clean up for it, and
I feel like he's probably toilet trained, but I think every shop should have an animal mascot. It'd just make everyone's life so much happier. Best
that'd be
antidepressant ever, hands down. Footy.
Yeah, is anyone here
Great
going to the
transition,
footy on the
matter of fact.
weekend?
I don't think I will be, but who is playing? It's Hawks and
The Gold Coast
Coast
Suns.
Yeah,
That'll be one-sided.
Hawks aren't in particularly amazing
Brady just
form
chimes in.
at the moment, are they? But
no.
Gold Coast are on a losing streak, so I reckon it's definitely in the Hawks' favour, being on their home ground and all.
Yeah, apparently there's a lot of empty seats this time round. So the Launceston City Council is actually letting all children under the age of 14 go to the footy for free.
seriously,
Yeah.
do you? No.
Can we impersonate 14-year-olds?
I got the mental
Alistair might
maturity
be
of
able
it.
to. No. Yeah, I reckon Hawks got it in the bag, for sure. I'd be surprised if Gold Coast beat them out this weekend.
So do you
Yeah, I
reckon
agree. I
that
agree.
they'll survive?
To the
Death-
finals?
Not to the death.
I don't know. I reckon just people just aren't going because it's so cold, honestly. By the time those matches are on, the sun's gone down, it is cold.
Oh yeah, but I was trying to make a segue to the song, but
Yeah.
I will
Speaking of-
survive. You're listening to LCFM on 87.8, where we play the music any way you want it. Ooh, that
Oh my
segue's
God,
rolling today.
We were just talking with
What
Chris.
if you don't want it though? Sorry. Go on, Will.
We were just
Sorry.
talking with Chris about the whole thing with the ABC at the moment. Now, we don't like to get too political here on LCFM, but
In fact, we
this-
never get political.
we never do. But this is really important.
Yeah, this is
the
big
Liberal
stuff.
the council have voted to try maybe sell off the ABC and everything, including that, which is Triple J, Rage, all of the shows linked to it, which I think is a horrible idea.
It's going to become privatised.
Yeah, which means it's going to be a lot more commercial to make money. It's a lot less
Yeah,
wholesome,
because
if you
that's
like.
what
and
the
a lot-
ABC is about. No ads. It's
Yeah.
for the public, by the public. I mean, you pay for it as a taxpayer, but it's
Yeah, but
kind of
it's-
the most real, truthful form of media.
I,
Kind of that's
I
out there.
agree.
And it's also our oldest media form.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
It's
first-
a part of our country's history. I think we all of us really grew up watching cartoons on ABC, like Bananas in Pajamas and Fireman
Ah, well,
Sam.
that does
Oh,
irritate
heck yeah.
me because they've animated that.
Yeah.
stuff.
They ruined a lot.
But
of
like-
So they can.
And Roller Coaster. I reckon if they just bring back Roller Coaster and Elliot, that'll save the station. Like, no, we don't want to sell this now. Or what if they do sell it and he comes back? I mean, like, that might be a breath. But no, we don't want to sell the ABC.
Or if it does become commercial, that'll make them so much revenue.
Oh my god! But that's like the whole point, though. I don't think because it's a lot of freedom of speech, and you get a lot of indie films, and you know, I enjoy watching the comedy festival on ABC.
Oh, yeah,
when
that's
it's on, it's always great. and
Now
all
we get a
those-
lot of our British TV shows from
Yeah.
ABC.
I love British comedy, and they don't really play that on any other channel except ABC. And I just think it'd be a real shame if it did end up getting sold. So that's in immediate
Well,
threat,
We were
really.
kind of talking, it's kind of the beginning of the end being kind of a similar media system like America.
Oh,
and we
God.
all know how that kind
online
of
and
works out.
digital rather than broadcast media.
Yeah,
It's sort of
and
dying out.
pretty
which-
much just flat out lies everywhere you look like America. So.
Yeah.
And it's not just the ABC under fire, SBS too, which is already 60-40 privatised.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's more of the international market. They could lose their form of media.
Yeah, I think that for like international relations and just including everyone as an Australian people, having SBS and all those different broadcast services they offer is really important.
Oh, yeah.
Just
yeah.
to having,
SBS, huge push for cultural and racial
Yeah.
equality.
And, like-
which is great.
you know, they got a bit of a controversial channel in Viceland, but you know, if you're up at 1 a.m., there's always something interesting to watch.
If you're up at 1 a.m., you're a controversial
Yeah,
person. So.
yeah, SBS is at risk too. Not as much as immediate risk as
ABC,
ABC
but
because it's
still.
already half owned. But yeah, that's. I don't want ABC to go, man.
Nah.
I grew up watching that stuff. I love it. You know, you get in your granddad's ute when you're just bombing around somewhere. Your granddad's always got ABC radio on every time. Just always listen to the news. You know, I
Granddad's
love.
ute. No,
like-
it's cool.
It's
awesome.
true though, but
Yeah,
like,
no.
One of the reasons
Yeah.
why they're trying to, like, you know, say that, oh yeah, we can sell it because is they think, you know, we're all watching things online. We got to remember that Australia's NBN still ain't that good. You know,
No,
a lot
it's
of people in this
awful.
country still can't stream.
Uzbekistan, I'm pretty sure something like that has better internet than us, and they're a third world country.
And
They
that's-
literally
that's
don't even
really
have proper
sad.
infrastructure, and they have better internet than us.
Yeah,
And I
mean,
think
that-
like that's
yeah.
just amazing, and the fact that like with rural parts of Australia, like you don't really get wide internet out there. You have to go off satellite.
Yeah,
And,
so, you know, if we
you know,
lose
they-
things like the ABC and SBS
That's
and...
for a lot of people, especially in places like that. That's the only broadcast service you get out there. Like my dad's a fisherman, and when you're out at sea, like literally the only thing you get, if you're lucky, is a bit of SBS and ABC. You don't get
Well,
anything
that
else.
was the point of it. It's a media form for everyone. It's truthful. It's in our culture.
It's unbiased. It's
massive, yeah.
It's very important, and I'd be absolutely devastated, I think, if it got sold.
Likewise.
Here. Brady. Brady's this whole time.
What's our next song, Brady?
Michael Jackson beat it. A classic.
Oh, not another song. Just beat it. Welcome back to LCFM 87.8. No ads, no interruptions, nothing but good times. Will Kraus,
Yeah.
tell us what's going on next Monday.
Right, next Monday we have orientation for all the grade 10 students. So
Mm-hmm.
if you're listening to this right now and you're an LCFM, LCFM student,
We're on
if you're
LCFM.
we are. If you're an LC student and you're listening to this, don't come in Monday unless you're required to help out show the kids around the school.
Yeah.
In which case, shout out to those guys coming in and donating their free time to help all the possible students to be.
Yeah, we love all our Ask Me's.
We appreciate your service.
Yes.
Also,
I'd just love to ask me, like, What's the meaning of life? I don't know. It says ask me. Got him.
What's a skyhook? I don't
Exactly.
know. No one knows. How long does it take paint to dry?
That's a question for
Is
Brady.
Brady doing an ask me? No.
No. Speaking of which,
he
yeah.
left.
He's got his UTAS exam.
So,
So,
Brady,
Yeah,
you're probably not listening, but good luck.
good luck, man.
Yeah, shout out,
You
man.
got this. We're going. Hopefully, we jump on live Monday. So
Yeah, we'll be floating about.
Monday,
for sure.
time's
We
still
have
deciding, but-
stickers.
Yes.
Yes.
We got stickers. Everyone keep it peeled. We'll chuck a post up on Facebook. By the way, like, follow, subscribe. Catch us on Monday.
Turn on the notifications. Subscribe. No.
Yes.
Subscribe on
yes.
Patreon. No, don't.
Yeah, remember
Also-
Tuesday is tutorial day.
Yes.
Tuesday's Tuesday.
If you know, of course, your subject teachers have probably told you whether or not you have one on. Yeah, probably even if you don't, just come in because there'll be a lot of information just floating around. Unless you're just absolutely knackered and just want to stay home, which I can understand. But yeah, exams start Wednesday.
Yep.
I don't think any of us are particularly keen, but
But we've talked some study tips. We've talked plans.
Yeah.
We're going to ignore all that and just give it a go. It'll be fine.
pro tip: bring more than one writing utensil to your exam.
Damn straight.
I've had last year in my interview exam for English, I had 2 pens fail on me.
Oof.
Yeah, that's
Did you
true.
have a third?
I had 5.
Lucky.
Luckily.
Oh, but it messes with your writing style, and you're halfway through, and then you. Do you
I have
guys
5
a
of
favorite
the
pen.
I have I
Yeah.
just buy bulk packs of the same pen, so if I switch
That's
one out, it doesn't matter. I've been using the same kind of pen for like 5 years now. It's like it's an extension of my hand, and I've still got terrible handwriting. So go figure.
All
Well,
right.
did you know that $50 can get you 500 pens at Officeworks in their 99-cent 10 pen packs?
Are you trying to advertise Office Works on that?
No, it's just a
If
fun
you need something to throw
fact.
at your siblings, get around it.
All right, somehow we've managed to age 50 years and talk about our favourite pens. It's probably it from us today.
Yeah. So exam period. I mean, we'll do the live show Monday.
Yeah, catch us then.
But I believe Friday in the exam period, you don't technically have to come. I believe that's catch-up days for people who miss their exams,
I
Yes.
believe so.
as far as I know anyways. But
Maybe
yeah.
then even. we
Yeah,
might
like,
jump on.
the-
We'll have
the-
to see.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll-
I'll be on Friday.
Yeah, I'm just going to... Hang on.
We'll
Check
just
the
I'm not
schedule.
gonna get the phone out. A little bit of background
Exams
music.
finish on the 6th of July, is that right?
Yeah, finishes on the Thursday, more catch-ups on Friday, as well as the ICT test. So if you're a Year 12 and you need that tick, make sure to do that test on that Friday.
Yes, assuming you don't already have a subject that gives you that tick,
Tick
like
that
Media
box.
3. When do we come back from our break?
We're never coming back.
Monday, the 23rd of July.
Right, so we get 2 whole weeks off.
Heck yeah, unless you're a
Lovely.
production student.
Yeah, or if you just don't have bugger all exams, basically you got 4 weeks like me. I love
Well,
my
that's
life.
good for you, Will. You don't need to share that with the group.
Yeah,
But yeah, thanks to Saxon, who's been on the desk today, done an amazing job.
Yep.
Will Krause on the mic, my Bell Charlton. Brady's gone. I guess I
we
was
missed
here.
Yeah,
Brady.
we guess we'll thank Cooper too.
Yeah, Brady's gone to watch
there
paint
it
dry
is.
again. Thanks, Cooper.
Oh.
Thanks, Chris, wherever he is. I don't know
He's
where Chris
gone.
has gone.
All right, but catch LCFM 87.8 live again Monday.
Yeah.
Have a
Yeah.
safe, happy weekend, everyone. It's
Thanks
finally
for listening.
Friday. Eye of the Tiger.
Yeah.